Yeah, he said, yes, we can hear you.
Okay, we're good now. I guess only on YouTube I was not. My mic wasn't working on YouTube. Okay, great now. Great now, it's working. It is working now, guys. Welcome back. I said Oscar is very on point because I was sleeping and I couldn't wake up earlier today. And as soon as I woke up, I opened my chart on my phone. I saw GJ. I entered. I saw GJ and I entered right away. Like I didn't think twice at all because I look at 1 hour and I went to the 4 hour and I saw that is a double breakout, a double confirmation. I mean the 4 hour breakout and the 1 hour breakout. So straight I took it. I didn't think twice at all. And I went on the group to send it and no one mentioned GJ. I thought, what the hell is happening? You guys, nobody talked about GJ? Then when I asked you guys, she said it's at the daily resistance. But I was already in at that point. I didn't know that we were at the daily resistance. Even though I think even if I knew, I would still take it. It was just too good to not take it. It was just too good. Look at the zone. This we talked about this since yesterday, and we knew that when this break, we're gonna have a move. The only difference is that we moved too much, a little bit much maybe, before coming for the retest. So that was one thing. We pushed a little bit too high before coming for that retest. But when I saw the 4 hour, I saw, oh my god, we broke a major zone. Look at the left side. Look at the breakout, no top wick. This is going to continue 100%. We broke a massive zone here. There's no way that this doesn't work out. No, they didn't consider GJ because of the daily, and I wasn't here to give my explanation on GJ, so that's a little bit of my fault. What can you do? But I got 20 pips, so I'm just holding a break even runner now. I'm missing the gold move. I don't really care about gold now. Gold is not important for me. What did you guys do? Yesterday we also made the loss on GBP JPY, the GBP USD loss. I mean, we made it. We made it back, and it was GJ also. I don't know. GJ gave like 2 losses in a row the other day, and then yesterday it gave us a nice win. It was this one. This was the move. This was the break and retest we took yesterday, and it was around 30 pip move. Perfect. We had our entry, we had our stop loss just below, and we made this back, and now this is another one. Weird, but we take that. In what group? The group that I have, like I show always.
EJ looks good. Maybe next hour.
This is how I send. When I send a trade, is right when I send a trade, it's live. At current price, I show my stop loss and everything, and boom, later on we have 30 pips. Not even later on, look at the time. This only took like this took only like less than 10 minutes in one word. Anyway, I am done with GJ now. It can reject, can do anything you want. My stop loss was around 13 pips. So even got a little bit more than 1%. You said EJ. I think AUDJPY was better. It looks way better. And the 4 hour is clean also. The music is very silent, yeah. Who cares about music? It's just there for like a background noise. Too late to enter GJ? Yeah, it's too late now. I mean, you can still get maybe a move to the upside, but the fact that it went all the way above the previous candle and now rejecting, it gets a little bit more risky there. So you gotta be careful. Even though the 4 hour is a breakout, you can still have a bigger move. A bigger move than this can be expected, yeah. But right now, it's kind of risky. You had to be there on the first time. Now all you can do is wait, maybe you get another chance on some sort of different setup than this. Not on the same level, because the more it tries, the riskier it gets. Let's see if we can find another setup. EU here looks like it's at this zone. Which is getting respected pretty much, but not the best. I see the best one until now that I saw is AUDGPY, unless we find something else. What about UJ here? UJ is also at a very good level, a very good level. Let's just wait. We gotta wait and see how it closes. It looks not very possible to break above right now, since we have only 10 minutes left, and we have to push a little bit more so we get a decent breakout. As the US dollar can be good. Is it finally out of that consolidation box? Because as the US dollar has been a mess. GBPAUD did the 4-hour break and retest here, but one problem, it came too deep for the retests. Every time it came too deep, it was a bit risky. The only time where it was the best was last night, and I was seeing this, but I was just too scared to take when this push happened and the retest was happening. It was kind of perfect to take it, but I decided to not take it. I would get a few pips. Like an easy 20, but I said, okay, I'm just gonna leave it because I don't really trust it. A lot of deep retests and was not safe. Okay, just what were we saying? NZD US dollar. NZD US dollar can be good. So what you thinking? Buys? Breaking back again? No, man. NZD US dollar sells, not buys here. It should melt, to be honest, because it took so much time inside of this zone. Now it's finally out of the zone. Yeah, one problem was that it was coming from the support, so that was a risky thing, taking sells here. Otherwise, there's a good chance we might have some more continuation to the downside. And this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning of price going to the downside. Yeah, this is the best. This is gonna be the best breakout. We're gonna close in 5 minutes. At like 8-9 pips. This is perfect. What's on the left? Nothing. Free traffic. All the way up here we have free traffic. Clean zone. You guys taking this with me? 25 pip range. We can use like 10 pip stop loss. 25 pip range to the upside. Perfect. And closing without a top wick, even better. Let's wait just 5 more minutes and we have a chance. Even though I already took one, I can be done for this week. This week should be done for me, but I'll take another one like half risk. Because it's very nice. It's very nice. Chance for buy position on ADJV after the retest, yeah. The breakout seems like it's coming now. pretty sure it's gonna come. I don't see this rejection all the way down in 2 minutes, so this is like 99% a breakout. And also it's gonna be a very good close. So we're just gonna wait for the retest. We enter on the retest. And all the way to the next zone. No traffic on the left, guys. It should be perfect. It feels like it's same as GJ. It's almost the same. It's a very small difference. Look at GJ. See, same. Compare the charts. They are exactly the same. And the way the 1 hour candle is closing, even better. It just shows how good momentum is right now, and that we can have a nice move to the upside. For your prediction, you are short with GJ. Why, if I can ask, my friend? Why would you sell GJ when you see that there's a break above this big zone? Like, there's a big support right now for GJ. You're not afraid of that? Your cat sell on a retest 1 hour. Let me take a look. No, it's not gonna good enough. The zone is too weak. The zone is too weak. Just try to skip because it's not really safe. A break above this pretty nice zone, that can be done, but to the downside you just don't have enough rejections there. Like taking sells here, how confident can you be here with only 1 or 2 rejections? See, it only rejected twice here, and this is just not enough. I wouldn't recommend. Can easily go up and turn into a fake out. It might be a fake out, a fake breakout. GJ fake break, yeah, it might be, but how can you know it's gonna be a fake out? You don't have any reason to believe so. Or maybe you have, I don't know. AUDJPY coming straight away. That's a good sign. Let's see how far it's gonna come. It has to make a pretty deep pullback. Like it seems big for AJ, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to enter at 350 maybe, if I get a chance. 350, even 360 can be good. AJ probably not coming, lots of momentum. Yeah, it might not come, but who knows? We might get lucky and get a retest. You never know. My view on gold is to stay away because there's nothing there right now. Skip it. Let's go. AJ might come. It just might come. Has to come another like 6 pips. 5, 6 pips. At least. Before making new high here. Because if it makes a new high, probably pushes more. It becomes not as it would be if it comes straight for retest. Yesterday I banked 1k on gold. I'm coming to Kosovo this holiday. Samuel, that's very nice. But I don't think you're going to Kosovo for holidays. There's way better places. Hey Sad, the breakout retest is simple and effective for everyone. Thanks. BK, thank you, my friend. Thank you. It is simple and very effective. Good morning, John. Great call on Geo. You just a little early. Thank you for what you do. Thank you too. Yeah, I mean, on Geo, we had the right idea yesterday. We had the right idea, but yeah, I guess we got faked a bit there. It still moved in our way at the end, but what can you do? It doesn't matter really because we made it back later on right away. We had this move here, even bigger than the loss that we had, so we made the loss back and some extra. And this was the breakout. We expected a move to fill the range, and boom, it happened pretty fast. Didn't take long to work out at all. Let's see, DJPY still didn't push. That's good. AJ can reject off at 380 if you look the candles to the left. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like there's a reason to enter that early. We're just gonna wait around 360, 350 because 380 is a little bit too far from the support. I mean, if you look at it in terms of pips, it's not big, right? Now 4 or 5 pips, but anyway, we gotta be careful. 3-4 pips, that's all we need to make that 1%. We can't let a 3-4 pip drawdown bigger than we need. It just has to come lower. If it doesn't come, what can you do? It's just too early to enter. If we enter at 380, we have an extra 5 pip stop loss, which is not needed at all. Is GJ retesting previous support to be bullish today? Most likely yes. GJ had a 1 hour and a 4 hour breakout above this very important zone, so most probably gonna end up bullish for a little bit more. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but this is the next big zone for GJ at 800, and most likely when price breaks a big zone, it's going to go to the next one. And the next one is all the way at 800, 900. That should be the next target for GJ. Please, GU. What about GU, my friend? Well, let's just clean the chart first. What do you see on GU? Let's go to the 4 hour so we can have a better look at this. So if you go to the 4 hour, you see that, okay, we have a pretty nice support here. And the 4 hour closed above this support. Or it closed above this resistance, because before breaking this was a resistance. Now this is gonna act as support. The 4 hour closed above. I didn't see this before, but it looks like a 4 hour break and retest, and we might have some continuation. But the problem is that on the 1 hour we have some more zones. And this is the big one. It's just one thing that this one is acting as a zone now too. So we have plenty of levels in between. That what makes this a little bit more complicated. Zones after zones after zones. So when you look the breakout on the 4 hour, and this looks like the retest, you can see already on the 1 hour that it did the move. See the retest, look at the move. It already did like 11 pips, 12 pips. So that was not enough though. And the 4 hour and 1 hour, it's still here. We can still have a bigger move. The problem was that the 4 hour was coming from this zone. And yesterday we saw we had a lot of rejections here. It's like a fresh new zone. If we want to take a trade here, maybe we have to go above this, then a little bit more continuation, but the range is not too big. AUDJPY still not coming yet. Probably it's gonna reject from there and move all the way to the upside. New York session should be taking GJ higher. It might be. I mean, it would make sense. a lot more volume. GJ already is up. We can easily push more. What are your opinions on USD? I don't know. I don't see much happening. It's a mess. Look at this. Once you see that, just skip it. Look at this. It's like it's a real mess. Ooh, look at the 4 hour. Even worse. In one word, USD has been consolidating a lot. So this is the one a big consolidation box, and all we gotta do is wait for price to break above or below. That's our only options. I mean, you can try to trade it in between these zones, but it has to be pretty risky because it's a mess. This is kind of the middle zone of the whole consolidation box, like a better level. Other than this, everything is messy. And look at these rejections. Every time it's making a push, it's just leaving a big wick, pushing all the way to the downside, try to push again. This is not a good chart to look at all. It's just a messy chart. What about USD CAD? Got rejected again, same zone. Again, same zone, got rejected. It's gonna look what kind of news we have today. Must be something. We have some medium news on EU and some high impact news on USD, and also we have some low news from Kosovo. I'm still surprised that I see news about Kosovo here, because it didn't exist before. Like, are we accepted now, or what's the thing? I don't know. Like, is this gonna have effect on euro at some point? What's the currency in Kosovo? Euro. We have euro. Is it an island? No, man. If it was an island, it would be great, but it's not. It's just a country. A small country with 2 million people. In other countries, you have like cities with 2 million people. Here, it's a whole country with 2 million people. Yeah, you can like easily know most of the people. When you see a stranger, you say, "No, I think I saw you somewhere," because it's a small country. If you live long enough, you're gonna know a lot of people. And even if you don't know someone, you just ask a friend, or they should know him. So basically, everyone knows everyone else. I don't know how to say it, but I guess you know what my point is. My view on Aussie dollar. My view on Aussie dollar is I don't have a view. It just had resistance right now. I can see a zone here. There's like a resistance. What are the chances that it might break and retest and continue to this next one? There's a chance that might happen, but I don't like it as a setup that much. It just has some weird candles, so I skip it. AUDJPY turned bullish already. Are you in GJ? Yes, I was in GJ. I just have a runner. We're running there because I closed here at 18 pips. Because I got my profit, so I didn't want to hold longer. I was done with it. Now I just have a runner. Whenever it goes, it goes. It's just a small bonus. NZD CAD. Man, I don't know why you're watching these pairs. Like, they're not doing anything. NZD CAD, you can expect a break and retest maybe on this level. Still is a little bit messy. Try to look at some pairs that are better. Don't trade these secondary pairs. The secondary pairs are just when you don't have anything else and you're trying to find a trade somewhere and you see that SD CAD or SDJPY or AUD CAD. Otherwise, don't make them priority and trade them a lot because they're not that good. Can you look at my markup? Dawson, yeah, but you have to send it. What do you think about SDCAD doing a retest on a 15-minute level? I don't know, as I said, I don't trade 15-minute at all. So for me, it's not doing anything. It looks like it's closed below this support kinda, but it's not even a decent support. Just candles rejecting on different price levels. So I don't know. We don't trade lower time frames, only 1 hour and up. AUDJPY I guess is still available if it does come. because it didn't move at all basically, and a big range to fill. It's just the beginning. Do you hold trades nowadays for days or just break and retest? Break and retest can easily turn into a swing trade. Sometimes you get a big move fast and price goes way too far from your entry, so you get a chance to hold for more. If you see a possible bigger move, then you can just hold. It can easily turn into a swing. I had a lot of trades before turn to a swing trade. After just entering for 10, 20 pips, it turned out to be a good setup to hold for a long time. Like when there's a major zone and you break that major zone and the next zone is pretty far, you have a reason to hold that for swing, for example. Why take just 10 pips when you see that there's a big chance it's going to give you more? New Zealand JPY, yeah, I saw this but kind of skipped it. It looks good, not that bad, but we'll see if we get something better than that. Would be nice. And I can stay until the end of the hour. Have an appointment at 11 o'clock. I gotta go. Important one. So I'm gonna let you guys here, and you guys know what can you do. AUDJPY, you can enter around 360, 350 when it comes for a retest. If it doesn't push, let's say if it pushes another 5-6 pips higher, then most probably it's not going to come at all. But if it comes from this point for a retest, you can enter at 350, 360. You can use around 12 pip, 13 pip stop loss just to be sure it doesn't make a deep pullback, and we have a nice 30 pip range to the upside, clean traffic. It just right now doesn't look like there's enough momentum to make that push. This can be the trade of the day. Otherwise, I don't see something else. Unless something else shows up later, right now nothing much is happening except this one. This can be the trade of the day for you guys. Are you profitable? Yes, my friend, I am. For a pretty long time now. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to go. But I wanted to come at least for a little bit because I had some time, but I have an appointment at 11 a.m. so I need to be there. It's kind of important. So I'm gonna have to go now, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna be active on the group though. If some trade comes, I'll be there to send it. For now, I'm gonna have to go, guys. Thank you, everyone. I would stay for longer, of course, but just stuff came out yesterday and some appointment. I have to be there. Have a nice weekend, everyone, and see you Monday for sure. Thank you guys. See you on the group. As soon as the trade comes, I'll let you guys know. Have a nice weekend, guys. Thank you for being with me this week. Enjoy your weekend, and hopefully a trade comes for you today and you end up the week with a nice, beautiful setup. Thanks, everyone. I was talking to my students, but for you guys have to do it on your own. You guys are good, so there's no problem for you. See you